Nothing else in this evolving right. Go to 80. Looks like we're going to be going with Gabite. Do I want to tie... I'm not going to tie myself to that. Never mind, I take it back. Gabite, late level 50s. That's a very long time to wait for that to actually evolve. We'll do that later once I can more easily evolve that sort of thing. I really wanted to get away. I didn't actually want to fight this thing directly. Okay, so we're gonna do this in order to quickly and easily get some levels. Easy farming. Oh, well. I say easy and then that thing exists. Let's see. I kind of want this Dracloak. Fortunately, it is now gone. Okay, let's see if we can get these guys. I don't think I have Gulpin or Swalot. I think my abilities just blaze, right? I'm very okay if you just want to give me a free catch, my dude. Oh, come on. Okay, Sludge Bomb. Probably okay. Oh, God, but you got the poison. You got the poison. For some reason. Why did you get the poison? Please get in the ball. Thank you. Okay, so there's Swalot. Definitely want the Gulpin that's right next to it. Swalot. Poison bag Pokemon. It can swallow a tire whole in one gulp. Creates a horribly toxic fluid from the... And you gotta remember that these are... people train these. Like, they live with them, you know? Like... I wonder what you have to do to get set up for that. Gastric Acid is fine. We're gonna take a little bit of poison damage, but I don't actually... like, I'm not dealing with this right now. I'm not gonna do that mid-battle, because that just sounds, like, not good. Go ahead and Snarl. I need to choose an ability to replace Snarl. Snarl is a physical. Our Crocodile here is a special attacker. so that takes care of Gulpin. Has a small heart and brain. Its stomach comprises most of its body, with enzymes to dissolve anything. That takes care of Gulpin. Let's go ahead and up. Still trying to figure out where that Drac Cloak went, because I want it. Bunch of creepy, not Drac Cloak. Okay, we get lots of experience here, which is really, I mean, we need this. We need to start catching some of these, some of our other pokes up. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the pokes that are, of course, this are right there. And my Staravia is, like, about to evolve. Okay, let's see if we can get the Toxicroak. Ooh, it outspeeds me. That's not ideal. Okay, good special attack. Let's throw a Shadow Ball at it. Ideally, this will not kill. Oh well. Not gonna lie, I'm not too broken up about it. There's that Sligoo there, but I'm not really sure I want to deal with that type of negativity right now. I mean, our pokes are very rapidly leveling up. Okay. Probably gonna kill. Let's be fair. Like, this is probably gonna kill, but perfect. That's exactly where I wanted that to go. That is exactly how I wanted that to go. So hopefully this Drac Cloak will just, you know, over time. I don't know about this setup. I don't know about that one. That's kind of scary. Okay. Drac Cloak there. Now we have that. And even more experience. This Pokemon stores up energy in its lungs, then shoots it out. It takes care of Dreepy and bows alongside them until they're grown up. Aw, that's cute. Caretaker Pokemon. Okay, so Staravia, gonna change over to Staraptor. Once again, not really something I'm interested in having in my party long term. So we're just gonna let it go into the box. I need better coverage. Predator Pokemon, it never stops attacking, even if it is injured. It fusses over the shape of its comb. I mean, we have close combat's a great move, and Staraptor is a fantastic Pokemon. Like this thing, I love this thing. I use it in many runs that I do, many playthroughs that I do of various games. My only thought on it is just like, I need different types of coverage fighting. Let's get Magikarp leveled up. Oh, not that one. Damn, I thought I stopped it in time. The thing that's right next to you, please. Looks like it's going to be Toxicroak, round 2, Electric Boogaloo. Okay, let's see if we can maybe not kill it this time. I'm not too worried about killing it. It's experience. You know, like, experience is good no matter what. But it would be nice to get this one in the bag. Nope, we're gonna crit. Oh, evolution. Vigoroth going off to Slacking. Now, it might come as a surprise to you that I'm not going to be using Slacking. Slacking, the lazy Pokemon. This Pokemon lives lying on its side and only rolls over and moves when there's no more grass to eat. Swagger is an excellent move. Yeah, Slacking, you know, it comes with Loafer, or Truant, rather. It comes with Truant, as a default skill. Definitely not something that I value particularly highly. Let's see. I guess we'll go with Aracuda. Seven trainers. Oh. Point knocked out. So that right there is the island that we need to go to for stuff and things. Brave Bird. Nice. Skeledirge should be alive enough for this combat. Excellent. Okay, let's head back to the academy, I think. Both, you know, because I want to heal, but also because there is new stuff. Classes do we have access to? Lots of them. Holy shit. We got classes. Biology 3. Got lots of classes we can take. Okay. Hope everybody's ready to learn some new things today. I seem to remember teaching you all about the importance of eggs in our last class together. That note, is everyone using their Pokedex? Yes. It registers Pokemon born from eggs, as well as those encountered via other methods. Don't you worry about that. And, just so you know, I'm the one who developed the Pokedex app. Yeah, we knew. It was way before I started teaching here at the Academy, though. Back then, I was a researcher. In fact, Director Clavel wasn't working in education at the time, either. He was researching alongside me at the same facility. We got to research Pokemon together day in and day out. Those sure were fun times. I got yelled at all the time, though. Wait a second, how did I get onto this? Pretty sure I was talking about the Pokedex. Anyway, today I'd like to teach you about catching Pokemon. As you all know, a great way to catch a Pokemon more easily is to lower its HP. There's another way to up your chances of successful cast. Can you guess what it is? Gas conditions. That's right. The correct technique for making a Pokemon easier to catch is to inflict them with a status condition. Sleep is an especially effective status condition and makes Pokemon drastically easier to catch. If you have a Pokemon that can use moves that put opponents to sleep, like Sleep Powder or Hypnosis, filling up your Pokedex will be a cinch. There are other ways to improve your catch rate as well, like using Pokeballs specifically designed to be effective against certain Pokemon. Eating food that gives you catching power works too, or sneaking up on a Pokemon from behind to catch them by surprise when you start a battle. If you're having trouble, you may want to make the rounds to get to the gyms to get gym badges. Earning gym badges will make it easier to catch Pokemon of higher and higher levels. Please do come show me your Pokedexes once they start to fill up. The next class is a test. Biology midterm. Hello everyone, today is our midterm exam. It sure feels good to fill in all those empty spaces on the answer sheet, doesn't it? Take your time and contemplate each question carefully. What button would you use to let a Pokemon out of its balls so it can walk with you? The R button. Find one letter and one number below to correctly say when and where eggs are found. During picnics, basket. Which of the following is an effective way to warm up eggs? Walking around. What will not make a Pokemon easier to catch? What's poison? What will make it easier to catch Pokemon of higher and higher levels? Badges. Question 1 affects your grade. How do you like the Pokedex? Is it easy to use? I'd be happy to hear your honest opinions. It's easy to use. Last question was just something that I'm pretty curious to know. Don't tell the director about it, okay? I'll grade these right away. Hope you all look forward to seeing how you did. I actually am kind of curious. I'm sure I screwed something up. I was hoping it would give me hints. We'll get this out of the way, doesn't it? Let's take the results. You must get 3 questions correct to pass the midterm exams and 4 questions correct to pass the final exams. You did in biology. Answer 3 out of 5. Okay. Passing score. Okay, I would have liked to see what I got wrong. Okay, time to do the math. I would have liked to have seen hints on like how to evolve certain Pokemon from him. Okay, let's have fun class today. Tell me, do y'all enjoy fortune-telling, horoscopes, and the like? No. I think it feels great to read your horoscope and see that it says good luck is coming your way. But today, I'd like to teach you all math while focusing on the topic of luck. Perhaps you've seen the following phrase crop up during Pokemon battles before. A critical hit. Pokemon's attack lands a critical hit, the damage it deals is increased by half. In other words, it does 1.5 times as much damage as it would. It is truly luck that determines whether your Pokemon lands a critical hit or has one landed on it. This can cause a great upset in battle. Does anyone know the percent chance Pokemon has of landing a critical hit? About 1 in 12. Might cause 2 critical hits. Oh. 1 in 24. 4.17%. The odds are more favorable for certain moves, though. Fly moves such as Stone Edge and Shadow Claw have about a 12% chance. Also use a move called Focus Energy and Noah's Dire Hit. Both raise the critical hit ratio by 2 stages. That's a 50% chance to land a critical hit. Feels great to land a critical hit, but perhaps not so great to be struck by one. There's a surprising amount of mathematical probability hidden in Pokemon battles, you know? If we're able to do the calculations that'll swing luck in your favor, it may open the door for more strategic choices for you during battle. All for now, and the midterm for math. Not sure how I feel about the fact that we're doing midterm. I've been out of school for a while. Okay, midterm math. Oh, hey, there's missed time. Alright everyone, it's time to begin our midterm exam. For the fun experiences you all had in my class will serve you well as you answer. How much damage does Water Gun do when it hits a fire type? Double. How much damage does Razor Leaf do when it hits a fire type? Half. If you spent $2,000 on as many $200 Pokeballs as possible, how many would you get? 11, we covered that. What percentage chance does a Pokemon usually have to land a critical hit? Not just... 1 in 12, right? Like 1 in 24. About 4%. How much damage does move deal when it lands critical hit? 1.5 times as much. You're all concentrating so hard, I can't wait to see how you did. You go and ask for your scores on Destiny. I honestly can't remember exactly how she worded the whole critical hit thing. It does seem significant. 5 out of 5 questions. Okay. Passing score. And we get the experience. Okay, next. Greetings, middle students. Whatever you did yesterday, it is now part of history. Today we'll continue to unravel the marvelous history. As you should remember from our last class, Area Zero's great era of exploration began about 2,000 years. The era lasted for approximately 1,000 years, but not a single soul was able to venture all the way to Zero. Having poured much of its human and financial resources into the exploration of Area Zero for so long, the Paldean Empire fell into decline. 200 years later, or 800 years ago, the Empire and its surrounding nations united of Paldea as we expect. Yes, this very academy where you are now filling your young minds with knowledge was also apparently established at that time. In fact, the school building, though certainly having undergone repairs through the years, is just as it was when it fell. The very structure is a piece of history. Things of old are truly. I would certainly prefer it not to have the Pokeball portion, though, a relatively new addition. Perfect timing to make eye contact, young Nye. Let's see if you've been listening to my lecture. Approximately how many years ago was this Academy of Art established? concentration in your face was indeed that. Hey, nothing more than this. Academy was exactly 805 years old. In other words, your academy here is 805 years old. It offered state-of-the-art facilities and uniquely curriculum. As such, we today, those seeking knowledge. That's right, they're referring to academy. It is said that this proverb of sorts was even used outside of the Paldea region. I recognize that one, but sure. Time already? Okay, time to go take a math test. Or not a math test, we did that one. Time to go take a history test. Yep, history midterm, let's go. Greetings, fellow students. It is time for a midterm examination. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your minds and answer the questions. What is the name of the geological formation in the center of the Paldea region? The Great Crater Paldea. What was long believed to rest in the depths of Area Zero? A treasure. How many years ago did the Paldean Empire begin to rule this region? 1,000 years. How many years ago was this academy built? 805. Those seeking knowledge. Last question was a freebie. Even the least capable of you surely padded your score there. Sincerely hope you did anyway. So ends our midterm examination. Holy crap, she is just so full of herself. Like, there's full of yourself, and there's, least capable. Okay, let's look at the results. And we did 5 for 5. Candies. Time to go do home ec. Put away your phones, it's time to be in class. My last class, I taught about HP restoration. However, after class, I was asked by several of you about power points, commonly known as PP. When a Pokemon loses all of its HP, it faints and can no longer battle. What then happens to a Pokemon when it loses all of its PP? It can't use move. Perfectly, answered Bashanai. Perhaps you know this from first-hand experience. No. When a Pokemon runs out of PP, it can no longer use moves. However, each move has its own store of PP, so you can mitigate PP loss by using a variety of moves rather than just one move repeatedly. If a Pokemon loses all PP for all of its moves, it will only be able to use Struggle, an action that almost so damages the Pokemon that uses it. In order to avoid this predicament, PP can be restored at Pokemon Centers along with HP. Items such as Ethers and Max Ethers can also be used to restore PP. Be careful not to confuse potions with Ethers in the heat of battle. However, Ethers are not sold at shops, so you should use them judiciously if you find them. The stronger the move, the lower its maximum PP. Do not waste use of these moves unless you wish to quickly run out of PP. Important to find balance in a Pokemon's. As you can see, HP isn't the only thing you must keep an eye on while adventuring with Pokemon. I hope that you will all take care to ensure that your partner Pokemon can perform at their best as you engage in. Okay, examination for home ec, because we've done literally anything to do with home economics. Home ec midterm. Alrighty. The time has come to test how well you all have learned here in my class. Let's begin before the information simmering in your brains from a last-minute cram session fades. Which is not an effect of a meal. Increasing speed. Which of the following affects the kind of meal power received from particular fillings and condiments? Which of these berries can restore Pokemon's HP? Deandra wanted his Pokemon to decide on its own when to use his item in battle, so we gave it an Oran Berry as he hopes. If the move runs out of PP, it can no longer be used. If the Pokemon runs out of PP for all its moves, it can only sit there in frustration. False. And uses Struggle. Time for answering questions has come to an end. Please stop writing. We're all able to give the examination everything you had. Please remember to ask for your score at the desk or a little bit too much like schoolwork, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, and we got 5 to 5. Or EXP candy. Time for battle studies. Another day, another round of battle study. Osu, let's get right to it. Last time we learned about Terra Raid battles. Any of you have a chance to try them out? Terra Pokemon are super strong, and the more difficult ones will use an even tougher tactic that you'll need to deal with. I'm talking about their Terra Shield. What happens while Pokemon has its Terra Shield up, you ask? Well, it'll take way less damage for one. It has a big effect on morale, too. When trainers see that shield go up, they feel doomed, like there's no way to win the battle. Here's a question for you. Pokemon you're battling puts up its Terra Shield, what should you do? Terrastallize and attack it. That's right, you're a regular Terra Raid Battle Master, aren't you, new kid? Regular attacks don't work so well against Pokemon that have their Terra Shield up, but having your Pokemon Terrastallize is an effective method to overcome that issue. Terrastallized Pokemon will do more damage to shielded Pokemon, especially if it uses moves that match its Terra type. Dealing enough damage to a Pokemon with its Terra Shield up can destroy the shield and break the Pokemon's stance. That means it's important to properly time your Terrastallizing in Terra Raid battles. In conclusion, as they say, fight fire with fire and Terra Pokemon with Terra Pokemon. Be sure to work together with your teammates to smash through your opponent's Terra Shield. Okay. Midterm exam for battle stuff. Just knocking all these midterms out, one after the other. Like we a real student. Didn't have to cram for them or anything. One of them I barely passed, let's be fair. Battle studies midterm. So is there going to be actual desks this time, or are we just all sitting on the grass outside and writing on the paper? Oh, we're actually in a classroom. Wow. Sorry to all of you who went to the schoolyard first before finding the right room. I guess we can do our test in the classroom at least. It might be hard to write your answers out on the field. Alright, time to put on your game faces and do battle with those test sheets. The higher Pokemon special defense, the less damage it takes from special attacks. Which of the following has no effect on a move's damage? The move's name. How many trainers are on a Terra Raid battle team? What's an effective method of breaking a Pokemon's Terra Shield? Terrastallizing and attacking. What is Dendra's favorite type? Fighting. Time's up, put your pencils down. Are you giving it everything you got? I'm sure you'll all get perfect score. Well done, everyone. You passed your score on test. I'm guessing fighting. It could be psychic, but I'm sure it's fighting. Did she ever mention that? Or am I just purely guessing based off of her mentioning? And 5 for 5. Okay. Moving on to languages. Mr. Salvatore. My dear students, how are you all today? Feeling good, I hope? Je m'appelle Salvatore. My name is Salvatore. Merci beaucoup. That is, thank you very much for your attention here in my class. I'm so I want to know, hero? We're happy for this chance to re-experience my younger days with you all. You know what Salvatore means? It means savior, so just imagine I'm here to save you from spooky new languages. Haha, funny, no? That's right, my classes will teach you about various languages from different regions. You may say good morning or hello as a greeting, but people from elsewhere may say bonjour or salut. I've heard there's even a popular streamer out there who smashes several languages together and says hello, hello, hola, ciao, and bonjour. There are so many regions out there in our world, and each can have their own unique language. Gracias, merci, sheshe, arigato, danke. These all have the same meaning. Can you guess what it is? Thank you. Oh, nigh, was it? Bravo, that's correct. And speaking up is important in language learning too. Gracias, merci, sheshe. These words all mean thank you. You probably knew at least one of these. Despite meaning the same thing, their lengths and sound are all different. Isn't that interesting? And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. When you travel abroad, you should try to speak the local language as much as you can, even if you can't speak it very well. I'm sure your willingness to try will make the people you meet today very happy. Honestly, from my experience, just being able to say hello, delicious, and thank you in the local language will get you pretty far. For everything else, just pretend you're Mr. Mime and gesture away. Oh, that's that pesky bell. I guess that's all the time we have for today. Well, adios, matinee, a la prochaine, see you later. I'm guessing on half of this. I'm probably getting some of it wrong. Some of these I actually know. God, am I gonna have to actually remember some of the crap? Languages too. You're very cute. Exhale as hard as you can. My dear friends, how are you all today? Feeling absolutely fantastic, I hope? It's time for Salvatore's language lessons. Êtes-vous prêts? Not sure on that last one. Are you ready, everyone? You can answer with yes or oui. C'est super. In our last class, I believe I taught you all how to say thank you in other languages, right? In Le Cours d'aujourd'hui, today's class, we will learn about a certain word sure to make people happy when you use it in your travels abroad. What word, you ask? Well, you'll have to guess. Delisho. Howshi. Buono. Can anybody tell me what these words mean? Correct. C'est super. I knew I could count on you, Nai. Okay, I have no idea how to do the second one. Delicio, howshi, buono. All of these words mean delicious. Using the local word for delicious at markets or restaurants is sure to get a big... God, I have... Soiree, a smile, that is, from whoever you're talking to. It'll make communication go more smoothly, I guarantee it. People love it when someone says their cuisine of their homeland is delicious. Who wouldn't be happy to receive such a compliment? And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. The first step to smooth communication is to compliment the person you're talking to. After all, it's not very likely that a compliment will put someone in a bad mood. This doesn't only apply to people in other regions either. It's the same for all of you too. You can put this tip to use with your classmates. How about all of you try complimenting each other after class? I bet it'll make for an ambiance with sympathy. Sympathy? A more friendly atmosphere. That's all for today. See you all au prochain cours. Next lesson, that is. Adios, matinee. Making a fool of myself trying to do all of these. I'm probably getting these all wrong. I'm trying though. It's been a very long time since Spanish and French. Languages 3. My dear friends, how are you all today? You certainly look fantastic. It's time for another one of Salvatore's language lesson. Êtes-vous prêts? Are you ready? Praise. Êtes-vous prêts? Are you ready? Oui! Très bien. Very good. My lessons are not a one-way street. No, no. I am très triste when no one speaks up. Very sad, that is. In our last class, I believe I taught you all how to say delicious in other languages, right? In Le Cours d'aujourd'hui, today's class, we will learn about a very special phrase that you can put to use when the time is just right. Okay, hold on. I je t'aime, amo, ich liebe dich. Does anybody know what these phrases mean? I love you. Yeah, Jetem. Fantastic night. Correct. You deserve Medal d'Or, a gold medal. Jetem, te amo, ik lieb dich. It's Jetem and te amo. I didn't know the other ones. These 3 phrases you may know, I think. Why? Because they're all quite famous ways to say I love you. Oh my, have I embarrassed you all, my friends? What timid little garçon I feels. Shy boys and girls, that is. A fille? A fille. It's so very important to express your feelings about things to others, you know? This is especially true for positive emotions. If you get married someday and argue with your spouse over some simple thing, all you have to do is apologize and say, I love you, et tu es bien, and all will be well. I should know why just last week I had a big argument with ma femme, my dear wife that is, but I was quick to say I'm sorry and all was well. And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. It's best to be quick to apologize when you have an argument. As for your families, friends, and your crushes, I know you can do it, I believe in you. I just noticed the Raichu tail pin he has. Au prochain cours, our next class will be the midterm exam. Be sure to review what we learned in all our lessons so far. Adios, matane. I like him. He's adorable. Okay, midterms. Now, how much of these are going to be based off of his, off the language, and how much of it's going to be based off of the end of class tips? Aujourd'hui, today, we take our midterm exam. Détendez-vous, relax, that is, and do your best. Êtes-vous prêts? Are you ready? Let's begin! Gracias, arigato, merci, cherche, all the meeting, that's thank you. Calling means delicious, the phrases doesn't belong, time to eat. When speaking in person was the first step to smooth communication, what's your beloved teacher's name? Salvatore. C'est fini, time is up. Posez vos stylos, put down your pens, that is. I hope that was easy enough for you, especially that dernier question, that last question. I'm sure you all did great. Bravo, my friends. You can check your scores. I like him. He's adorable. Okay, last one is art. 4 experience candies. Art with Mr. Hassel. Okay, so here's our Elite Four member. I wonder what they were thinking when they designed this. Like, some of this makes sense, like the biology and stuff like that. Those were all teaching you game things. But language, none of that was game related. Greetings, I am Hassel. I will be teaching this art class. It is a pleasure to meet you all. Now let me be candid for one moment. I imagine that many of you will forget all that you learned in this class once you graduate. After all, you don't need even a basic understanding of artwork, much less a refined appreciation of beauty for most exams or jobs. So is my class a waste of your time for you then? I think not, at least I certainly hope it isn't. Think for a moment, all of you. What is beauty anyway? What makes something beautiful? The eye of the beholder. Interesting. Thank you, Nai. Oh, I don't mean to suggest there's a correct answer to my query. The important thing is that you all take time to think about it. Think about why we might find beauty in a flower blooming on the side of the road, for example. Question why the sky is a different shade of blue than the ocean, or why the leaves change color. Ponder the windmills of Artisan and how they move. Contemplate the chilling bite of the waters of Ascaron. I'm sure you will find that every little detail of your lives will seem more vivid, more impactful, if you just take a moment to stop and think. I am certain that if you stop and truly appreciate the little beauties of this world, it will help pull you through the days where your studies have you exhausted or when work has dampened your spirit. Do pardon me for waxing philosophical, you don't need to understand all of that now. To put it simply, it is true that one doesn't need art to survive, but it certainly makes surviving much more enjoyable. I do like the little things they have in this room. So we have 2 sculptures, we have all of the art, the kitty art of like Ditto and Cacturn and Dayden up there. And then we also have the posable model in the back corner. I used to have one of those. I think we probably still have it somewhere. That's all for today. Next time, we'll try even more hands-on approach to appreciating beauty. God, if you do a new drawing, I'm going to be a little bit upset. I'm going to go ahead and take a break. Little girl wants to go out. Catch you guys in a few.